Greetings to all my black brothers and sisters all around the world. It's really a joy and a pleasure to be out here in nature, enjoying all of nature, and to see that the sun is out this morning after it's been raining for the week. And you know, I just like this to get some good sunlight, because I know the importance of the sunlight and the importance of my solar plexus and what it means to me. And you know, even as I speak to you, I look back, you know, when I was a little boy and my grandmother would have that picture of that white Jesus, that man with blonde hair and blue eyes and this glowing heart. You know, and you know, even today there are many Christians who see pictures like that, even have it in their homes, and they never really ask themselves, what is this glowing heart? What does it really mean? But we all know at this time what it's really all about. Okay? You know, with that being said, I want to go straight into what I really want to bring across to you this morning. Because this morning I have a very interesting topic to speak on, which if many people will come to understand what I'm going to say from the angle that I am saying it from, that many will be set free from their belief system, especially my black brothers and sisters all around the world, and those who are followers of William Branham and members of the Total Exodus Assembly in Trinidad and Tobago and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and all around the world for that matter. Okay, now I want to speak to you this morning on the plagues of Egypt. Okay, now the first thing we have to come to realize is that the Bible has no reference to anyone who ever existed thousands of years ago, or to any actual event that ever took place upon the face of the earth. The Bible addresses the human mind. And all things that you're reading in the Bible, it takes place in the mind of man. And also all things exist in the human imagination. And the eternal body of man is the human imagination. Now, with that being said, as my foundation, I want to show you that Egypt is your place of slavery. Egypt is speaking about a certain state of consciousness or a state of mind. It is showing you where you are residing, where you are living psychologically, where you are dwelling psychologically. So it's speaking about a dwelling place whereby you are being enslaved. And so we come into a world where we are trapped in 5 senses, and we are also trapped in 3 dimensions. So we live in a 3-dimensional world. So we're trapped in time and space and so on, and matter and so on. Okay? And everything that we know basically comes from those who have told us what was told to them also. And so our parents, our teachers and so on, our politicians, you name it. You get the idea what I'm speaking about. They are the ones who tend to educate you and tell you what to believe and what not to believe. And when you walk according to what they have taught you, and you haven't looked within yourself, or question yourself, or even try to reprogram your mind in any way, then you will become a slave to the system of the world and to society and to the thinking and the ways of society. And so your taskmasters are the rules and laws set down by those who want to keep you in a state of mediocrity. Those who want to rule over you and keep you in a state of ignorance. So, a part of the system to keep you in a certain kind of way of thinking, you have the military system, you have the educational system, you have the political system, you have the religious system, and so on. And all of these systems has the different taskmasters to impress certain things upon your subconscious mind, to get you to believe certain things and to program you. And so Romans 12 is instructing you that you must not become conformed, but you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind, because it is telling you that everything takes place in the mind. So, my brothers and my sisters, I want to bring to you now the plagues of Egypt. Because if you look at the plagues of Egypt and you look at it psychologically, you're saying that you will be seeing that the plagues of Egypt was robbing or taking away from the people of Egypt and putting them in a state of mind of want, need, fear. It was crippling to them. So most people get caught up with the fleas and the frogs and the locusts and so on. But they are just symbols of your thought patterns and what they would do to you and how they would cripple you and how they would keep you in a state of fear and how it will keep you in a state of taking away from you. And how it will not be they will not be bringing happiness to you. My friend, there's no one in this world who can tell me having to face a mortgage every month is not a plague. Having to wake up every morning and head into a job that you don't love, don't tell me it's not a plague. People whose mind is so wrapped up and tied up in the getting and forgetting Matthew 6:33, to seek first the kingdom, and the kingdom is within you. And they get caught up in trying to meet the bills and do not get the know-how how to attract wealth in their life and how to change their circumstances and understand the true currency as their thoughts and the time and the energy. The plagues of Egypt is eaten from them. And even the Bible tells you that the locust and the cankerworm and the caterpillar would eat down everything. But it tells you also that there will be a time of restoring. And that's what I am doing here. And so, my brothers and my sisters, the things that are robbing you in your life, they are the plagues of Egypt. They are the plagues that are keeping you in slavery. Those are the things that are robbing you. And then when it speaks of the children of Israel living in the place of Goshen, and nothing is happening to them in Goshen, it is showing you another state of consciousness, another state of being, mental being I'm speaking about, another state of mind. So it is teaching you the wise virgin and the foolish virgin. It's teaching you of the one who built his house and the sand, and the one who built his house and the rock. It is the same thing when you go in the New Testament, because it is showing you, the New Testament is showing you your new life, your new way of thinking, and the old one is showing you your old way of thinking and your old belief system. Okay? And so when they speak about Goshen, they were living in peace and in joy and in happiness in Goshen. Though the taskmasters were there to keep them in slavery. So my brother and my sisters, it is the choice that you make in life that will determine whether you live in Goshen and be like the children of Israel, because Israel meant to rule as God. It means whether you would rule your life as God or you would allow someone else to rule your life and be the God over your life. So it's up to you if you want to bow before a political system, or bow before a religious system, or bow before an educational system. Because there are persons who are coming to me and tell me I can't even put a proper sentence together, or proper grammar and all of these things. They're looking at that. And that person is so ignorant, they do not know, they're so lost in the matrix that they do not understand that your human imagination was before education. Your human imagination was before politics and all these things that are actually enslaving you. So my brothers and my sisters, I'm here pointing you to go and live in Goshen. Goshen is not speaking about a physical place. So the whole Exodus is not speaking about something literal. And I want to make sure, point out that, because I really and truly love my brothers and sisters who are caught up in the third Exodus assembly and looking at the Bible literally. And to all my black brothers and sisters all around the world, it is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to use our mind. And it is time for us to live in that place of abundance. That place where when our cup is full and running over. That place where he said, give and it will come back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together and run over. Man, give it into your bosom. Living in that place whereby you're living by the law of compensation. And remember, you have to give first before you can get. And whatever you sow, that's also what you reap. So, my brothers and my sisters, I'm asking you to free yourself from the plagues of Egypt by changing your belief system, by exercising your mind, and by believing in the God within your own being, so you can live in that place of Goshen. Goshen is believing in yourself. Egypt is where you do not believe in yourself. Goshen is where you look to the God within you, or the kingdom within you. And Egypt is where you look to a God outside of yourself. With that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I believe I've got my message across to you. And I'm saying to you, don't make ego get a hold of you. Don't look at grammar. Don't look at the English language. Don't look at those kind of negative, petty little things. You understand? As long as you can understand what I'm saying, because the Bible says that when the Christ speak, even the common people will understand, because he is working with the laws of the universe. So even if one doesn't have education, they can understand what I am saying. And also, it says that the Christ always put all to silence. So my brothers and my sisters, I think I've said enough. With that being said, I want to ask you to feel free to subscribe, to like, dislike, comment, or ask of me to speak on anything that is impressed upon your heart that you would like to hear me speak on, whether I speak on it in a video or speak on it by itself. Whichever way, I am willing and I am ready to be of service to you. With that being said, I just want to give you the sign of Matthew 6:22, where it says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. With that being said, I just want to say peace, love you.